So my product, I'm gonna produce the pencil case. So this is my
what? Sorry?
my pencil case.
Pencil case. Okay.
Yes. This is all my 50 design brief. And so I'm gonna tell you about my 6 designs. So the first one is I'm gonna make like a simple pencil case, but I will use as the material I will use the palm leaf or coconut leaf. And in front of the pencil case, I'm gonna make like the list, like the name of the list, and that's it. And the dimension gonna be like the 70 centimeters high and long is 100 centimeters. And the second one is I'm gonna make like pencil case, but it's not like the first one. It means like I gonna put
this one just quickly. What's the? How are you going to close it?
I will use the zip.
You have a zipper there.
Yeah.
Okay. And the second design?
And the second design I'm gonna make on the table. I like the pencil case on the table, but I'm gonna use the material. I'm gonna use like maybe like stick or food. I'm gonna stick on the wall next to the table, something like that.
I'm confused. So how's it going to be?
I mean like the second one I'm gonna stick on the wall next to the table. I mean like.
Oh, so it's more like a cup type thing.
Yeah, like
okay.
the top one. But
Okay.
I'm gonna make like a wood.
Out of wood.
Yeah.
Okay. What sort of wood?
I don't know yet. And the third one is kind of like the second one, but this one I'm gonna make like a palm leaf.
Okay.
Yeah. And the dimension gonna be like the height gonna be 150 centimeter, and the circle of this one is gonna be 20 centimeter, and the long one is gonna be like 50 centimeter.
But it's also the type that you put a pen in from the top.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
And fourth gonna be like actually it's gonna be like the second one, but I do not use the palm leaf, but I use the other like the material I'm gonna use like stick or wood or like a palm leaf, but I'm not like the whip.
Okay.
Yeah. And the fifth one I'm gonna make like the first one, but I'm gonna make like 2 sides. I mean like first like we can open it with the 2 sides. We have 2 sides.
Okay.
Yeah. But I will use like the first one.
So woven palm leaf.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last one I'm gonna make like this one, but actually I will make like a palm leaf. It's not like the material is not like that.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, cool. Can you go up and down? I just want to see that you've done you've checked off. You have the cool how it means specification. So which one of these, according to your, which one met most of the specifications?
The first one.
So when you checked them off, your first one was the most specific, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, can we look at that? Can we look at the specs? So guys, look up here. This is what he's saying. These are his specifications. I will need teachers' help to produce my product. He says, okay. That's one of your specs?
No.
Okay. My production must be sold around the school or the city. He thinks he can do that. My product should be made 20% profit. He thinks he can do that. My material should be available around Cambodia. Is that a no?
No.
So that's not very good. That was one of my requirements, remember?
I mean like it's not all around the...
But they're available. You have palms in Cambodia, palm leaves, no?
Yeah,
So I would change this to yes, because it is available in Cambodia. I have to make it in 3 weeks. You think it's going to take you longer than 3 weeks to make a pencil case out of palm leaves? So I think you should say this is yes. You think you can probably do that in 3 weeks, no?
I think it's hard, like we build it and we have to spend more.
Okay, but that's fine. If you think it fails, that's fine, but go down. And the rest of them, you think my product should be sold shouldn't be more than $5 to make. Okay, that's good. And then I will spend around 6 to 9 weeks to finish it. I'm confused why you have this one here, and then you have another one, and then you have the one at the top.
No,
So you're going to fail in 3 weeks, and you're going to fail in 6 to 9 weeks as well.
actually it's like, I'm really like,
You guys see that?
To be efficiently made though, you should make it be able to recreate it unless it makes sense.
Yeah, so one of the things that Spasi said is, remember one of the requirements was it has to be reproducible. None of your specs here talk about the reproduction. So I think one of your specifications should be, I can make like 4 of these in an hour, or 5 of these in an hour, or 2 of them a day. Afterwards, the first, whatever you say, your first part, that's okay. Maybe my first launch. Maybe so. I think you have to redo the specs to say maybe one of them can be my first product should take me 3 weeks to make, let's say. But after that, I have to be able to make. You decide 2 a day, 3 a day, whatever you decide your specifications are. Does that make sense? So I think you should say that for your specs. Okay. Out of his 6 designs. Do we agree that his first one probably meets all the specifications? Can I look at the last one? I'm just curious to see why. What did you say for the last one? Your specifications for the last one? Go down? Okay, so this one has more X's. I think you have to think about the specs again. You think it's going to take you more than $5 to make that one?
yeah, I think it's good.
Do you guys agree?
No.
No way, man. Bamboo or whatever you can get like a piece this big for like 1,000 real or something like that. I mean, it's dirt cheap. So I don't know how you're going to spend $5 unless you're going to coat it in gold or something after that. So I think you can definitely do this for less than $5. I think all of the... Is there any design there that you think he would spend more than $5 on? That he presented? No, I agree. I think basically all of them you can check that that's okay. All of them are $5. Is there any on there, just top of your head, that you guys think would be? Let's start with most creative. Just go slowly through them. So he's got this one, which is like a bamboo or a wooden sort of cup holder with a cross there. Let's go up again. Then he's got this one, which is the same as the first one, a woven pencil case, but it's got 2 openings. Then he's got sort of a handbaggy type thing, which is made out of palm leaf, but not woven, just 1 palm leaf. Go up. Then he's got a cup again, but made just out of palm leaf. Then he's got a cup that's kind of, I guess, like the last one, but it doesn't have the dividers there. But it's got some sort of funky design thing up here. And then he's got that first one. Yeah?
Your dimensions, it's like on me. Yeah. So,
Good point. The dimensions, you're telling me a pencil case is going to be this big. You're going to have a woven pencil case and you'll bring to school like this. Yeah? I think you might have to work on your dimensions. 100 centimeters is crazy. Okay, good point, good observation. Yeah. And not only is it a meter long, it's like this tall too. It's like you can fit like 10,000 pencils in it. Okay, but out of those designs, is there any that you can think of let's start with creativity. Which one do you think is the most creative? I know I have an idea already.
The last one.
You think the last one?
One with 2 openings. Yeah, one with 2 openings.
Okay, so you think the last one and the one with the 2 openings, those are our votes for most creative, and I think I'd probably agree too. The most sustainable. Let's start with the least sustainable. They're all pretty sustainable, but out of all the ones you've shown, which one's the least sustainable, you think?
The last one.
Last one? Why do you think the last one, Fuji?
Like all this is sustainable, but
What about this? I mean, I'm being picky now. What about the
it's just too zipper, is that right?
But is it, yeah, But his are basically very sustainable. But out of all of them, you'd probably say the ones with the zippers are less sustainable. The zipper is going to use steel, it's going to use plastic. You're probably not going to use a used zipper, you're going to buy a new zipper. So again, most of the stuff is very sustainable, so I'm being very picky right now, but out of all of them, you'd probably say the one with the zipper is slightly less sustainable, because those products to make the zipper are not necessarily sustainable. Things to think about. Also, I noticed under your specifications, sorry, I'm grilling you a lot because you're the first one now, but under your specifications, there's nothing about sustainability there. Do you guys see that? Under the specs, and that's one of the requirements. There's nothing on there that checks off like 80% of my products. I would say out of all the designs, I'd probably say 90% of his product is sustainable on all of them. But you should have one of your specs should be one of those things, so you can check it off. So one of your specifications has to deal with sustainability. Does that make sense? So our vote goes for, I guess, the last one of the two zippers. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Cool. You got to think about that a bit more. I agree with everybody. I think having NISC there puts your labor costs way high. It takes way longer to do, and it makes it less sellable because you only sell it to NISC people. So I think actually forget the NISC and just think about your product design. And I know you guys are thinking that's pretty simple. It's just like a pencil case. Whatever. Trust me, that's going to take a long time to do. So good. Anyway, cool.
Yeah.